one of the main reasons I ride is to get to college now. It takes about half an hour riding, or at least 45 minutes on the train. It's just much nicer having your own bike for a bit of independence as well. It's about 10 miles there, 10 miles back, so 100 in total throughout the week. Now, I've met so many new people from riding that I wouldn't have if I didn't ride. So I'd say I am really sort of glad I have chosen to ride and get into motorbikes. Quite a few people have been asking me whether I'm going to start driving or even if I'm interested, and I sort of am, but it is sort of the cost of it all. Like, I would have driven if it was a bit cheaper and maybe kept like my moped or something for weekends, but at the moment insurance is going to be at least a couple £1,000 plus the cost of the car. And then running costs are just much higher as well, so it wouldn't really suit me. And if I did ride or drive to college, I wouldn't really have many places to park. I'd have to pay for parking, and it probably would just work out cheaper to go by the train. I have thought about doing driving lessons, but I'm going to need to take quite a few in a space of like a few months to actually get it to sink in, so I can actually take my test, and that's just something I'm not really ready to commit to, so I'm not that interested in driving. If you've seen my latest video, or one of those, one where I said close call, you would have seen me almost sort of fall off, or a car pulled out, so I almost crashed. So I was just going along, and then I saw the car come out a little bit, and then I thought it will stop and slow down, because that's what normally happens to me. I see a car pull out, but all it does is just get its nose out a little, but I didn't think this car would actually carry on. And then as I saw it come out even further, I did get quite a bit scared, and the only thing I could do was to slam my brakes. At the time my hand was like that, tucked in, so I couldn't really use my front brake, or I didn't have much time. So it resulted in just using my rear brake, and that caused it to lock up and skid. But that puts things into perspective of how dangerous bikes are. Like, I'd just be going along now and a car just pulls out. You can't change it, it's just everyone else affecting sort of your life. But I guess that's one of the commitments you make when you start riding. Maybe you can filter, maybe it's more fun and a bit faster in traffic, but you've got to face sort of the consequences of all the danger of riding. Put my bike into the garage now to get some Pirelli Sport Demons fitted. So that should help quite a bit. Not only like just safety of not being able to skid, but going around corners I'm not very confident at the moment, as when I have done that, the rear end just like skipped out. Now if I was in that situation again, there wouldn't really be many things I could do to sort of change it. I was going a little bit faster than I should, especially with the road conditions, and I did only have the rear brake covered, meaning obviously I couldn't stop as well as I could have. But if it happened again, say like right now, I would try and reach from my front brake a little. Obviously I wouldn't slam it on, as that would probably cause a few more problems. Yeah, there isn't really much else I could do in that situation.